Yo, what's going on everyone? This is my latest video on the COVID. Sorry, I just thought I would do a different intro for a change just to lighten the mood. Right, first up on today's agenda, we have to cover that. Sam Smith shares emotional snaps of quarantine meltdown at £12 million home. I mean, what the fuck is all this about? I mean, look, he's a good singer. Writings on the Wall was a fantastic song. But, I mean, why is he having a meltdown when he's living in a £12 million home? I mean, there's a lot of people out there who are a lot worse off than him. And they don't have meltdowns like this. I mean, if they did, it would be justified, of course. But Sam Smith having a meltdown, it just doesn't seem justified to me. I mean, okay, he might have mental he might have mental health issues. And I would get that because I have them myself. But I mean, why would you just post photos of why would he post photos of himself having a meltdown though? Is he expecting some sort of attention from it, or is he expecting it to have an effect on certain people? I mean, take me for example. I'm basically a frontline worker because I work in a supermarket. And you don't see me posting pictures of myself having a meltdown. What in the name of heaven is this now? It says, we are here, we are queer, and we deserve to be seen. Well, straight people also deserve to be seen as well. Just because you deserve to be seen doesn't mean that you have to make everybody be gay. Because I don't want to be gay, thank you very much. I mean, to be honest, you're more than just seen. We straight people allow you to get on with your relationships, and we never complain. We never complain at all. We should complain, really, because we're just fed up of all of this bullshit. Because, we're just expected to sit back and let you get on with your dealings and your relationships whilst we remain single. Well, we ain't gonna put up with it anymore. Here's Ashton Birdie. You're a relation to a woman type character. You're Alice in Wonderland type character with the blonde hair. And she's with the goat. As we know, the goat represents Satan, the devil. And it goes all the way back to this one video called I Pet Goat 2, where you see the label on the goat's head. That's because they're giving everybody labels like straight, gay, Muslim, Christian, those sorts of labels, black or white, you name it. Even asexual is a label. Even aromantic is a label. Whatever the hell that means, I don't want to know, to be honest. Then, let's just go further on in this video. Not that far. Yeah, so this is the Alice in Wonderland Revelation 12 woman character with the blonde hair. So you see how that character is just like Ashton. And then the goat shown here is just like the goat shown at the beginning of this video here. Obama showing up in this video represents that person there looks like Michelle Obama. See, that woman there represents just like that woman there. It's a trick. It's saying she brings love, but she doesn't. She brings hate and division. Whereas Ashton, the Rev 12 woman, she brings love and unity. Here she's put the GOAT. I'm not sure what that stands for, other than goat. But there we go. So, here we have another person who represents the Revelation 12 woman, Diana Prince, the Wonder Woman. So Ashton Whitty represents just like Wonder Woman, because they both represent the Revelation 12 woman. They both represent Alice in Wonderland. Now she has her lasso of truth tied round Cheetah. This character is called Cheetah. Cheetah. Just like a cheat. Because Satan is a cheat. He's the prince of liars. And this cheetah woman is part of the beast system. Satan's system. Because she represents the woman of wickedness. Your Wicked Witch of the West type character. Through there. But Diana, of course, she's all about the good side and the truth. Whereas Cheetah, she's about the bad side and the lies. And then you see the Freemason checkerboard symbolism on the floor. Just like, that's right, going back to I Pet Goat 2, there's that same checkerboard symbolism. The black for the darkness, and the white for the light and heaven. Even it goes back to this. This is what is known as the Freemason Royal Arch. See the checkerboard symbolism on the floor there? Going back to the checkerboard symbolism in this photo. Going back to the checkerboard symbolism in this video right here. But also, if we take a look at this picture once again, do you see the pillars in the background? Just like the pillars shown there, see? And this is where Satan is supposed to be bound in his pit for 1,000 years down here. In this coffin type thing, or sarcophagus, whatever the bloody hell it is. So Obama, obviously, he would have to be on this 2015 Economist cover, because he was in I Pet Goat 2. So... and obviously, Alice in Wonderland Revelation 12 woman would have to appear on this cover, because she appeared in that photo and in that photo. So yeah, sorry, I just losing the thought of it. Basically, Hillary Clinton, can you see her on that magazine cover? Well, basically, she's like the woman riding the beast. She's like Cheetah. So she was friends with Obama, and Obama is the beast. So she is riding the beast because she's riding Obama. I mean, she's not like literally riding him. It's not like a sexual thing, but it's metaphorically. Well, I say that, but who knows what goes on behind closed doors? Like, the Clintons might have, like, orgies with the Obamas, I think. And the Trumps even thrown in there as well. And the Bushes. If you haven't checked out this David Icke video yet, I highly recommend you check it out. It's on YouTube. It's called Are You Getting It Yet? The David Icke Dot Connector videocast. I mean, basically, for some reason, with certain people, they're filling out forms that says do not resuscitate. I mean, why? Why? This is all, like, related to the COVID-19 thing, obviously. But, I mean, apparently, they're not getting the medication to certain old people. Like, the medication that they would normally need to survive. Like, the ailments and whatnot. And, as a result, the old people were dying. Because the doctors that would normally turn up at the care homes, they don't turn up because they're self-isolating or they're working from home or whatever. And then you have, like, some care homes that you have pharmacists go in, or nurses, or whatever, but then the pharmacists or the nurses don't turn up either. So you got that going on. And it's just like, because everybody's like so focused on COVID-19, it's like they forgot about everything else. And, well, it's like the Greta Thunberg stuff as well. Like, everybody seems to have just forgotten about that. Like, the climate change stuff, because, like, well, COVID-19's taking priority at the moment, obviously. But, I don't know, it's very strange. I mean, we can't just forget about the environment. We can't forget about climate change. And, like, even, this stuff about dredging the rivers, like, we can't forget about that either. That needs to be done as soon as possible. I mean, I'm not totally clued up on that. Some of it might have been done already. But I think it's obvious that more dredging needs to be done, though, doesn't it? And maybe in my local area, Somerset, my MP, Little Ranger, needs to push the dredging even more than he's already done. Because it just feels like, at the moment, he's not doing enough. I don't know why people were kicking up a stink about Gal Gadot and the other celebrities singing Imagine, because I thought it was very heartfelt and moving. Now, Sam Smith, they should send him to war and see how he copes then.